Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well. So right now guys, Bitcoin is in fact dropping, continuing to crash back down to the downside. Now yesterday we did in fact see Bitcoin drop, and of course the entire cryptocurrency market, yes, a fair few altcoins were in fact dropping yesterday. And overall the market was down like 2% yesterday, but guess what? Today it gets even worse. So Bitcoin and altcoins continue to crash today, guys. So right now, you guys clearly see Bitcoin is now at $26,000, pretty much below 27K. So right now, Bitcoin's holding at 26,800. You guys clearly see that. So yes, Bitcoin is in fact continuing to crash back down to the downside, and you guys can see altcoins are crashing as well. Check out Ethereum. Ethereum right now is now below $1,700. And I will go through some other altcoins, what's happening in the market today, because it's getting even worse, guys. Right? So today I want to talk about that. Why is Bitcoin crashing and other altcoins, right? Why is the crypto market in general crashing even more today? So that's exactly what I want to talk about for today's video. And there is in fact a fair few charts that I want to show you guys as usual. So give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you guys have not yet already. I really would appreciate that as always. And let's begin with today's video. So yes, Bitcoin right now is holding at 26K. It's not looking too good for Bitcoin. We are in fact in the 1 hour time frame, and you guys clearly see that yes, Bitcoin has in fact been dropping for the past few hours, and of course for the past few days. Now if we go to the daily time frame, it looks even more uglier. You guys clearly see it's not looking too good for Bitcoin. This crash, this dip, this dump, we have not seen this dump ever since pretty much, I want to say pretty much last year, right, in November, when we had the the FTX crash. We know Bitcoin has crashed a lot at that time, obviously, and Bitcoin was in fact consolidating for a fair few times, right? You guys clearly see that, and that actually brought Bitcoin to its bottom. And ever since then, yes, earlier of January we saw Bitcoin pump. So ever since we had that crash right down here, guys, pretty much the FTX crash, I want to call it. That's what obviously we are in fact calling, because that's what caused the crash, right down here. We haven't seen that ever since now. So pretty much, guys, Bitcoin, we have never seen this in a very, very long time. It's been a couple of months. But yes, Bitcoin right now is in fact dumping, and you guys clearly see, I talked about this support level in yesterday's video, right? And Bitcoin was all the way up here. I wasn't really touching it. I was close to touching it, but not really. And you guys clearly see right now, Bitcoin did in fact break this support level. And I told you guys, right, if Bitcoin were to break the support level, we will in fact see Bitcoin crash further down to the downside. I literally told you guys that in yesterday's video. So if you guys haven't seen my most previous video, you should definitely check it out. But yes, you guys clearly see Bitcoin clearly did in fact break this support level of this trend line, right? The support level. And you guys clearly see it was obviously a support level. Bitcoin did in fact bounced off it a fair few times, right down here back in March, and also one right here back in June. So this time Bitcoin obviously broke the level, the support level, this line. So that means we will potentially see Bitcoin drop further down to the downside. Now I told you guys that 26K might actually be the lowest for Bitcoin, but thinking about it now, it might actually drop further down to the downside. Now, maybe, it could potentially touch $25,000. I told you guys that, right? It could potentially touch 25. Maybe it could even go back down even lower. So this could get even uglier, guys. It could potentially, right? We will see. But understand, guys, back in March, right? Back in March, we actually had a similar crash to this, but nothing too crazy like what we're seeing right now. But you guys can see Bitcoin was all the way up at like $25,000, then it dropped all the way down to like 19K, just below 20K, right down here, right? You guys clearly see that right over here, And ever since then, Bitcoin did in fact have another leg up. So we might actually potentially see the exact same thing for Bitcoin And if you guys really look at this, it looks like Bitcoin is in fact forming a head and shoulders pattern, right? Here's a shoulder right here. Here's the head, and here's another shoulder, right? It looks like Bitcoin is in fact forming a head and shoulders pattern. That's exactly what it looks like to me, right? So don't be fearful, guys, with what's happening with Bitcoin right now, and of course other altcoins. Okay, it's easier than said and done. I understand that, guys. I know a lot of you guys will in fact be spooked out about what's happening today in the crypto market, because you guys clearly see the market overall is down over 7%, 7.1%, almost 7.2%. And you guys clearly see the global crypto market cap is now back down at 1.06 trillion. Okay. So the market is not looking too good. The dominance for Bitcoin is still holding pretty well. Same with Ethereum's dominance. Okay. So that's obviously great to see. But you guys clearly see for the past 24 hours, Bitcoin is down 7%, 7.7%, almost 8%. Ethereum is down 6%. Same with BNB. XRP down today, a whopping 16%. And now XRP is now below 50 cents, which is, great. Okay. The reason why I say it's great is because today is obviously a great buying opportunity for a lot of these altcoins. So for all the people out there that wanted to buy XRP when XRP was all the way up like over 60 cents, when they did in fact win that case with the SEC, right? Remember that a couple of weeks ago, like about a month ago, and a lot of people wanted to buy into XRP. So for all you guys that want to buy into XRP, today is obviously a great day to buy XRP because it's now back down below 50 cents. And it's down 16% today, a whopping 16%. And you guys see for the past 7 days, it's down over 20%, 22%. So today is obviously a great day to buy some XRP. And not just XRP, but other altcoins. Majority of altcoins are obviously dropping, which means it's obviously a great day to buy. Don't be feared by this drop, guys. I told you guys this many times because I know a lot of you guys, were sticking around in crypto back in 2022 last year. Okay, and we know 2022 was literally the worst, in my opinion, not the worst, but one of the worst years for crypto. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, that was probably one of the worst bear markets ever. And if you survive that, you can literally survive anything. So what we are seeing right now is nothing compared to what we saw last year in 2022, right? So much FUD happened, and Bitcoin was obviously crashing a lot, and of course the entire cryptocurrency market was crashing a whole bunch. So what we're seeing right now is literally nothing compared to what we saw happening last year in 2022, right? Like literally. So please understand, today is obviously a great day to DCA, okay, to buy more and stack more. I've been telling you guys that many times. Even when Bitcoin was at like 30K, I told you guys, this is obviously a great buying opportunity. Now Bitcoin's back down at 26K. Is obviously a even better buy right now. Okay, so today is obviously a great day to DCA more into crypto. Okay, and that's exactly what I'm going to be doing as well. Okay, in fact, early this morning, I was actually planning on buying some more Ethereum and Bitcoin, right? And I'm planning on buying more. But yeah, you guys clearly see it. Yes, a lot of altcoins are down. Cardano is down 6%, Solana 7%, Dogecoin 10%. Okay. Polkadot 6%, Polygon 8%, Shiba Inu 11%, okay, Litecoin 13%. So you guys get the gesture, right? Fair few altcoins are in fact dropping today. You guys can see Chainlink. You guys know I'm a big fan of Chainlink. Chainlink is down 10% today. So a lot of altcoins are in fact dropping, right? Bitcoin and altcoins are in fact continuing to drop, okay, today. So I think right now is obviously a great time to buy more crypto. And you guys are probably wondering, why is the market dropping? Okay, so let's get through that real quick. Bitcoin, Ethereum Flash crash triggers $800 million in liquidations. Okay, so that's pretty much what's causing the market to pretty much crash. It looks like a fair few heavy selling is in fact going on, obviously, right? We don't exactly know who out there is selling a whole bunch of Bitcoin and crypto, right? We actually don't know who. Okay, it could be an individual, could be whales, like who actually really knows, right? But I came through this, okay, this tweet right here. So it says here we are unable to confirm reports that SpaceX sold $373 million worth of Bitcoin. So Elon Musk, right? Did Elon Musk do something with crypto today, right? Did he cause this crash, right? No one actually really knows. Okay, it's not 100%, confirmed, and it says it right here. As of now, there is no other evidence to confirm the reports. So, like, no one really knows, but it could potentially be SpaceX, meaning Elon Musk, right? That we are in fact seeing this flash crash for Bitcoin and crypto, right? So who actually really knows? Okay, it could be true, it could not be. Like I said, the evidence isn't confirmed yet to this report, so that's that, guys. But who actually really knows? But we know somewhere out there, okay, someone out there is selling a lot of Bitcoin and crypto, right? They're selling, okay, obviously. So that's why we are in fact seeing this massive crash today continue. Okay, it's continuing down to the downside. So we will see where this will lead. Now, continue on, right? So it says here people refuse to accept that 30K wasn't going to hold. Okay, and I understand that. I felt like we did in fact see Bitcoin for a very, very long time stuck at $30,000. It would always every now and then go back up to like $31,000, but every single time it goes back up to 31K, it will just come back down to 30K. And then we know a couple of weeks ago, it obviously broke the support level of $30,000 and went all the way back down to 29K, right? And now Bitcoin's dropping further down to the downside. And this is not the first time that we have seen Bitcoin do this. Okay, clearly back in June, Bitcoin was in fact forming a very, very slow downtrend, right? And that's pretty much what we are in fact seeing right now. And remember, guys, okay, Bitcoin did in fact have another leg up. But the difference here is that obviously we know Bitcoin did in fact break this support level, right? You guys can clearly see that, right? It did in fact obviously break support level. So we could potentially see Bitcoin, drop further down to the downside since it did in fact break the support level, right? So we will see where Bitcoin will be heading next, guys, but do not be fearful. Okay, and do I think Bitcoin is going to, reach back down to like 20K or below 20K? Personally, I don't. Okay, I don't see that happening for Bitcoin. Understand we have already reached bottom. Okay, a couple of months ago, back in November and December, we have already reached bottom. So there's no way in hell we're going to see Bitcoin, go back down below to that level. Okay, because I think a lot of people still think we're going to see a 12K Bitcoin or a 10K Bitcoin. No, guys, that is not going to happen. Remember, the halving is about to happen for Bitcoin. It's literally right around the corner. Okay, so we are in fact about to enter the next bull market. So this is not the time right now for Bitcoin to drop all the way back down to its previous lows. That has never happened in Bitcoin history. You know what I mean? Once we actually reach a bottom and Bitcoin breaks out of it, it doesn't usually go back down towards the bottom ever again, right? So that's just my personal opinion, and I'm pretty sure you guys can agree with me. But yes, okay, you guys clearly see, like I mentioned before, back in March, we did in fact see Bitcoin drop significantly all the way back down to like below 20K, just below 20K, okay? And then I had another leg up. And that's exactly pretty much what we could potentially be seeing right now for Bitcoin. Yes, Bitcoin is dropping, but it will eventually bounce back up. It's not going to always, shoot back down to like, it's not going to go all the way down to like 20K. I don't think we will ever see a 20K Bitcoin ever again. Very, very unlikely to happen. I don't think that is possible. Okay, so I don't see a 20K Bitcoin ever again. Now, personally, I think since Bitcoin did in fact break that support level, okay, I think Bitcoin will obviously drop further down to the downside, sadly to say, but it's not sad because we can buy more at a cheaper price. Okay, so for all the people out there that missed that opportunity, on buying Bitcoin when Bitcoin was at either 20K or below 20K, this is your biggest opportunity right now to buy more Bitcoin at a cheaper price than where it was, a couple of weeks ago when it was at like 30K, right? Since it's dropping, buy more, right? Take this as an opportunity to buy more. So personally, since it did in fact break that support level, I think Bitcoin will drop further down to the downside to maybe 25 to 24, maybe to maybe even 23, maybe. Okay, we will see, guys, right? But I don't see Bitcoin going back down to like 20K or below 20K ever again. That is just my personal opinion, right? So we will see. But that's that. Okay, that's that. Now, get into the more positive news. Okay, let's not worry about the negatives anymore. But moving on, okay, this is actually some great news right now for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's hash rate just set another new all-time high. Okay, it just set another all-time high, so that's absolutely amazing to see. It seems like miners out there, okay, the people that are in fact, mining Bitcoin are not stopping. Okay, they know how scarce Bitcoin is, and it's a race to, mine the last coin, the last Bitcoin, which will potentially be the year, 2140, right? So they say, okay, people are in fact saying that the year 2140 will be the year where the last Bitcoin will in fact be mined, and it seems like it's a race to get there. So miners are not stopping, guys. You guys can clearly see that it's always rising, right? So it's going to continue to rise because I understand how scarce Bitcoin is. So that's obviously amazing to see as usual. Okay, so that's a positive. That's another bright side for Bitcoin today. Okay, it's not all bad here, guys, but it's going to get even worse. So the Fear and Greed Index is now currently at 37, which means we are in fact in fear mode. And we haven't seen the Fear and Greed Index in fear mode for a very, very long time. It's been in between neutral and greed, right? A couple of months ago, we actually didn't see the Fear and Greed Index at greed mode. But today, for the very first time in a while, okay, it's dropped a lot. You guys can see that, obviously, because the crypto market's obviously dropping significantly, right? So it's understandable why people are in fact feeling fearful. But I'm telling you guys right now, do not be fearful. We should be feeling even more bullish. We should be, DCAing more today and buying more today. This is obviously a great opportunity to stack more in Bitcoin and crypto, right? So yes, it's currently at 37. It's at fear mode. Yesterday it was at neutral, last week neutral, and last month it was in fact in neutral as well. So it seems like, investors are in fact feeling a bit more fearful today, obviously, right? So it's understandable. You know what I mean? It is in fact a bloodbath. Today is obviously a red day today in the crypto market, right? A lot of altcoins are down significantly, and Bitcoin is down a fair bit today as well. But like I said many times, take this as an opportunity to buy more, right? To stack more, to DCA more, right? So that's that. Now, the Bitcoin monthly returns, okay, so far this month in August, of course, this is gonna, look even uglier. And it is, because it's down 9%, over 9%, 9.5%, almost 10%. Okay, so it looks like we will potentially end off this month in August in the reds. And of course, I told you guys many times, next month in September, we will see Bitcoin potentially, most likely, not perform that great, because usually we all know September is usually not a great month for Bitcoin. Bitcoin doesn't usually perform that well in the month of September, so don't expect anything too big next month as well, guys. So it looks like August is going to be a terrible month. It looks like September, most likely, okay, it will be a terrible month as well for Bitcoin. So don't be scared. Take this as an opportunity to buy more, right? To stack more. But on that, guys, okay, this is not financial advice. Always do your own research. But yes, that's that for today's video. I will obviously keep you guys updated for today. So more videos will in fact be coming your way. So stay tuned for that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. And of course, subscribe to the channel. And guys, let me know in the comments down below right now. What are you guys personally buying today? Right, what are you guys personally thinking of buying today? Right, me personally, okay, I'm planning on buying more Bitcoin, more Ethereum, and other altcoins. Maybe I'll buy some more XRP, Cardano, Solana, and maybe even some Polygon, okay, and more Chainlink. Okay, you guys know I'm a big fan of Chainlink. So I might go ahead and buy more of those cryptos today. So we will see. But that's personally what I'm planning on buying. What are you guys planning on buying today, right? Since the market is obviously down, this is obviously a great buying opportunity. I'd love to know what you guys are personally buying. But on that, guys, let me know. I'd love to know. And I'll catch you guys all in my next video. Have a blessed day, guys.